Have you ever questioned yourself about education? Well, I have some questions. What kind of book can motivate students to appreciate the value of education? What type of book describes education and what it offers? Ooh, it looks interesting. Well, do you want to know more? Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. And hello everyone. My name is Aufa Mursyidah binti Muhammad Shakir from Sekolah Agama Menengah Sultan Hisamuddin Sungai Bertih, school code BFT0002. And today, I will be giving a review about a special book that I highly recommend for you, especially for students, which is Educated, a memoir by Tara Westover. Published by Penguin Random House Limited Liability Company, and it was published once in 2018. It has 3 parts and 352 pages. Fun fact, this book is also one of the former presidents of the United States, Barack Obama's favorite books of the year. Also, the book cover has a pencil illustration of a young woman who is standing on a mountain alone. And when I first saw this book, I asked myself, who is she? Why did she stand alone there? And therefore, I bought this book. The genre of this book is autobiography, plus I absolutely love autobiographies, especially from a professional person who changed their life, like Helen Keller, a successful woman who had disabilities, Nelson Mandela, who served as the first president of South Africa, and the author of this book, Tara Westover. Now, who is Tara Westover? She is an American memoirist, essayist, and historian. She was also chosen by Time magazine as one of the 100 most influential people of 2019. Without wasting any time, let's dive deeper into this masterpiece, Educated, a memoir by Tara Westover. Tara was the youngest of 7 children in a family, and they lived on a farm. She has 5 older brothers and an older sister. She had little homeschooling or real-world experience. Her mother raised the children and practiced herbal medicines, plus her father ran a farm and was the religious head of the household. Her father's ideas were extremist and often dangerous. He believed that public schools just brainwashed children. Can you imagine that? Therefore, Tara and her siblings learn history and mathematics from their mother and usually read books. Members of the family suffered everything from concussions and even burns from explosions. Some of her brothers attacked her verbally and physically, and her parents didn't intervene. When Tara first heard her older brother, Tyler, talk about studying and going to school, she intuitively understood that her life would be richer if she could gain more knowledge. Eventually, she had to make a difficult decision to distance herself from her family and get her own education. As she entered the real world, she finally left behind her abusive family and had wonderful educational opportunities. She studied independently and went on to earn a PhD from the University of Cambridge. Well, that's an amazing story. With that, you must read this book. This book is also a hidden gem personally because she described the Arabic language in the best way. Plus, I was relieved when I read this book. You know what? I found out that she heard about Islam from Bedouins in the Middle East. Besides, I even annotated this book with tabs to note some important parts in this book. This can prove to everyone that I really adore this book. I highly recommend this book to you because Educated will help you become more grateful for your schooling, freedom, and normal relationships by explaining the family difficulties that Tara Westover had to break free of so that she could get her own education. Her writing skills are extraordinary. She is not just throwing out conclusions, indictments, or diagnoses. Her thoughts are worth reading, pondering, and remembering. And grab this book at local bookstores like Popular, MPH, and from one of my favorite bookstores, Kinokuniya. Remember, education builds us to be a successful person in the future. Be educated. Wabillahi tawfiq wal hidayah. Wassalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and peace.